Hi guys, it's Stephanie here. I study civil engineering at the University of Dundee, and one of my other jobs is being an international student ambassador. So, as an international student ambassador, I call prospective students up and I ask them if they have any questions. So, today I'm just going to share with you some of the most common questions and what my answer typically is to those students. So, first question I usually get is, what's the weather like? Now, to be honest, before I came to Scotland, I thought it was dingy and dreary and always raining. But when I came, I was actually pleasantly surprised. It never got as cold as I thought it would. And I don't know, now it's getting warmer. So I think that weather-wise, it's fine for me. And I grew up in Nigeria, which is really hot. It's about, 27 to like 32 degrees Celsius on an average every day. So I'm here and I'm fine. So yeah, don't worry about the weather. Second most common question is, how far do you have to walk from your accommodation to classes? Now, if you're a first year undergraduate student, you are entitled to on-campus university accommodation. There's Belmont, Heathfield. Also, not too far away is Seabreeze, and there's also West Park, but that's about a 20-30 minute walk. But basically right now I'm in Belmont Flats and it's a 5-minute walk from most of my classes, and when I want to go into town as well, maybe 10-15 minutes max if it's a bit deeper in town. So yeah, I think it's a very walkable city. I've actually never used a bus or anything within the city. I only go to the train station and take trains to like Aberdeen, Glasgow, and Edinburgh. It's always a little bit over an hour. Actually, I will take my first bus today because very soon I will be going to St. Andrews because it's a nice sunny day. Okay, so I know that, there are some questions that some people might not know if it's 100% appropriate to ask an international student ambassador, but I'll answer them as well. Okay, so is the accent hard to understand? So if you're international and you're from not Scotland, then I see this as a reasonable question because I had the question as well. So yeah, the first day I came into Scotland, I got out of my train on the Dundee train station, but I couldn't like navigate around. So I asked someone around. I was like, "Oh, where's the exit?" And honestly, I could not understand a word that he said. And at that point, I was like, "Oh my gosh, how am I going to survive?" But funny enough, I think after him, almost everybody I've spoken to, I found it easy to understand, and I'm even picking up some of the little slangs here and there. So yeah, I think don't be worried about the accent. It's actually like completely fine if you understand English to a reasonable degree. So yeah, I think you'll be fine in terms of the accent. Another popular question is, what are the classes like and how much free time will I have? Well, I can only tell you from like an engineer's perspective. In your first year, you have a lot of free time. In my first semester, I had about 17 contact hours, which means like I had 17 hours of class a week. And I also have, in this semester, my second semester, which I finished, yay, I have 12 contact hours. So I think that's like a little bit over 2 hours of classes a day. Yeah, there is a lot of, independence and work you have to do on your own. But in terms of, the amount of time you'll be in lectures, don't worry about that. You have the time, especially in your first year, to chase all your passions and chase all your dreams, as I've been trying to do. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, another thing that I was wondering before I came, I know a lot of people were wondering, was, are the people nice? Now, to be honest, yeah, that's obviously a hard question to answer because all people are different, so you can't put a label on it. But in terms of the people I've met within university and also in the city, I think everyone's extremely pleasant, especially in university. You know, everyone has a smile on their face. You can smile to someone and they'll smile back, and everyone's willing to help. And even if you go to the inquiry center, they're super nice. Like during exam week, they were offering like free breakfast, you know, from 9 till 11. And, you know, last week they also, you know, had free hot chocolate, and they're just friendly faces. So yeah, I think there's a lot of support and people are nice. So yeah, and there are also systems to get you, you know, away from homesickness. Now, I think the last question, actually one person did ask me this question over the phone once, but I'm pretty sure everyone's wondering that, is that, you know, what are the living costs? To be honest, that depends from person to person, but I'll tell you the things you have to take into account. First of all, shopping, like accommodation aside, shopping for food is really important. So basically the two main places I know that people go to get food are Lidl and Tesco. You can go online on Tesco and you'll see all the different prices of all the different food that they have. So if you know what you like to eat, you can sort of gauge how much you will be spending. And also you're thinking about, you know, socializing, going out to eat and stuff like that. We have a fantastic union. So if you like to go out, like to have fun, and that's great, because about £4 or £5 a night to get in. And they have skint on Tuesdays, pop on Fridays, and, you know, just a regular night out on Saturdays. I hope I'm right about those details. But yeah, there's skins and there's pop. And if you really, really love going out, then you can get a black card at the beginning of the year or halfway through, and that allows you to get in all of these places for free. But obviously you have to pay for the black card. Yeah, another question is that I was thinking of before I came here is, especially if you're international, like, can I get food from back home? And yeah, I know that there is a Chinese supermarket close by. It's about a 15-minute walk from here. And I know that there's also a Nigerian one, well, because I'm Nigerian, so I was thinking about that. But yeah, even if, you know, you can't find the exact food you want, you can always, you know, look online and order and everything. And there is like tons of support. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. And yeah, if you have any comments or any questions, just pop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. Yeah, so yeah.